Okay, we should be live. Hopefully all live and well. This game contains infinite genders. But hello there, how's it going, guys? How are you doing today? Today is a Monday Mind Down, of course. It's a Monday Mind Down. How have you have done over this past day? We're gonna go on the EchoCraft 4 server in order to Monday Mind Down a little hole that we had before. Hey there, Snow. How's it going? How are you doing today? How are you doing today? Okay, so I haven't really done much since last time. I actually should have I should have gone and and healed up my stuff. And unfortunately I didn't do that, so we will have to spend actually we do have to spend the time. I was gonna say we weren't gonna spend the time, but we literally do not have we were using the moss method, right? So we do need to heal up our hoe here, which is an unfortunate balance that must be struck. Gotta make sure that's in the right spot. I'm right, how are you? I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. We might even have a stream tomorrow. Maybe even I don't know about Wednesday, but tomorrow seems like there might be some time. Although I think some people are using this. Some people are using this respawn anchor. It's like every time I come back in another, it's like, oh, it's been used. I did not expect it to be used that often, that frequently. But here we are. Okay, we definitely need some more firework rockets. Do we have any more? And I will say as well, I have been playing a little bit more Terra Firma Craft since yesterday. Oh, I already had another rocket stack. I'm dumb. I didn't see that. Oh, I'm not dumb. I'm blind. But I literally can't play anymore just because there is some stuff that I'd like to show people. Because of things that you can do during the seasons, because that mod pack does have seasons. So basically all I really did was upgraded all the tools to like copper. Got a lot of copper. And yeah. Pretty nice. Pretty good. I'm not sure if I'll be around tomorrow yet. Maybe be around. I don't know what that sentence was. Maybe be around. Be around maybe. Please answer my calls, David. Why am I healing this one? Oh, whatever. We'll heal everything. This is what we're gonna do at the start. Do we need any more ender pearls? I think we do. We can fill this up. Yeah, let's go. Look at that. Oh, auto terraform craft. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it on Kurt's Forge. Yeah, you can just search up auto and it probably will. It's down the list. Very I think the worst thing about Curse Forge is that they let random people upload anything, right? So basically anybody who has made a mod cannot prevent other people from inserting their own mods that are of the same name in that version that might contain malware. That was the thing that was a huge little controversy at CurseForge. where you can accidentally download malware because they don't check what mods they are. They just trust that random people will contribute perfectly good files to the public. There's quite a few. But it should say, like, for some reason, the auto terraformer craft says 1.8.1, even though it's like 1.18.1 or something like that. So it might be confusing because the Minecraft version that it is using is Minecraft 18.2, right? 1.18.2. So if you're looking for it thinking that you should be that it should be the 1.18.1 version or something, where it is 1.18.1 in terms of the mod pack naming, but in terms of the number that is being used, in terms of the version number that is being used for Minecraft itself, it can be a little bit confusing in that regard. But yeah, it should be, I think, easily viewable if you look at if you download the CurseForge app. You don't need an account or anything, but you can just download it and then search for the mod pack that you want. Go to the Minecraft tab, search for the mod pack you want. So yeah, I think we can just get rid of a lot of this stuff. Yippee! But yeah, probably don't use the CurseForge website right now because I think they're overhauling it. They might have some, like, they might not be correct with some things that they're upgrading. But yeah, take a little swig of my water. Oh no, you're drinking during the day? Yeah, I don't drink alcohol. But I always find it amusing that, like, people will say, like, that kind of stuff, right? You're drinking during the day? when people go, like, when you're just drinking, like, water or something. I've heard of people actually putting, like, alcoholic beverages in, like, cans that are supposed to be non-alcoholic. Well, cans. Well, in, like, drinks that don't show what it is, but it actually like contains alcohol in it besides the thing that it was supposed to contain before. It is reuse a can that's probably not supposed to be reusable because a lot of cans and bottles are coated with a sort of plastic that kind of, like, sort of film that wears off after, like, the first use, which is why people don't recommend reusing cans. It just destroys you might be drinking something that's mixing with the material of the insides of your container, right? So which is, I don't think I need to spell it out, but that it can be unhealthy, right? Okay, I actually do need this. What don't I need down there? Maybe maybe that I don't need. Yeah, I got an Enderman's head. Yeah, I'm drinking tea, man. But yeah, if you can tell, my throat is still doing my throat is still hurt. I can't really say anything in, like, higher tones right now. Which is horrible. Because that means anytime I try to express myself, like, in a more emotional way, right? It's just like, yeah, that's gonna cost your throat, like, 5 pain. Which is not great, you know? And I think when I went out last weekend, I actually did catch COVID again. I don't know what it was, but it was, everything just hurt. Everything was just painful. And I got the sense that, like, my senses were a little bit destroyed via smell and taste. stuff like that. But good thing I'm recovering. It's not like, I mean, I was bedridden for like 2 weeks the first time I had COVID, so it was just like, okay. It's not great. But apparently there's also been some like studies where there are some variants of there is a like new type of thing that will, because there's so many variants of COVID, right? I think there's a lot of there's a new thing on the block that is supposed to be like a better antibody to use, that affects, like, that can be effective against like most strains, right? So hopefully that's all right. There are all sorts of bugs going around. See, this is why I don't like going outside with to populated places. People are just nasty. people don't understand that like what they're breathing in and breathing out is not always clean air, right? They think that, oh, nothing's gonna happen if I just breathe in a subway or breathe in a bus full of people, right? But no, you're in contact with a lot of other people and their germs, their bacteria, yada yada, right? So like, yeah, it's sometimes a give and take, especially for someone who gets easily sick like I do. Oh shoot, accidentally do that. Accidentally do that? Accidentally did that. I think it's a problem because like America really is just this country where healthcare is not like the forefront of what people think about, you know? So you're kind of just in this thing where people devalue healthcare a lot and like don't believe like what is it called? Don't believe in doing basic health practices, right? Because I know a lot of people who do not like I know a lot of people don't really care about like brushing their teeth and stuff like that, but it's a lot of these things where self-care does help other people, you know? Because I don't think anybody wants to be next to someone with like bad breath in a bus, right? Like, even if that breath is not diseased, like it doesn't carry any viruses, they're just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna sit here with my smelly breath. This is America. I'm free to be nasty as heck. LOL, I deal with people that well anyway. I still just stay in and keep myself to myself. Same here in the UK, National Health Service has gone down the toilet. I think it's mostly because like I don't know why, like government wants to make everything like profitable. When things shouldn't really all be profitable, right? Like, if you invest in your own health, that's like you're paying money to take care of yourself, but you're not really getting anything like really substantial out of it, except for the fact that if you have a healthier body, right, you can lead a better life. You probably won't be tired as much when you go to work, right? So there's things that are just like people don't think about as completely tangible. Like you're not like, people don't think of it, people like to think of it as a transaction, like why should I be healthy if it's not gonna pay the bills? But no, it might pay it might pay to be like, what is it called? It might pay off in a sense where you're doing better at your job, right? Like it's like you don't have to work as hard if you put in the effort to be or healthy at the job. You might not have to take any sick days off. You might like you might have better performance. Not that the job gets done, right? It may not affect like the overall amount of job that gets done, but it will affect how you feel about the job and what you do and how you like approach things day by day, right? So I like people like to think of things like, I think, in very black and white sort of things where I should be getting something instantly, like when I pay for something or something like that, right? But no, I think a lot of things it should get in people's mindsets like it's progress, right? It's you're paying for progression, for self-improvement, you know. I was always sick at work. Mental health stuff. Yeah. But honestly, I'm just I just rambled there. Because honestly, everything has like a physical impact if you want to get really technical about it. But some people draw the line where they think the physical impact is, you know. But yeah, we are currently going through this. What level are we at? Oh, 21. Okay, now go to 21. I agree with the stuff you said. Yeah, it's just like I think a lot of people expect things to happen instantly when for the majority of times it actually does not happen instantly. Like what is it called? People say pay for roads, pay for infrastructure. It's gonna take like a decade to appear. Like, yeah. It's like, to me it's just like it's a kind of a moot argument to suggest that everything we have to do like has to come instantly or we don't do it, right? Like people really think in the short term a lot of times, you know. And that affects like good decisions from being made. Plus I'm on the autism diagnostic waiting list too. But yeah, it's just like it always pains me that people don't like kind of don't want to play the long game. It's kind of like this, right? Like people in terms of like popular FPS gaming or whatever, right? It's kind of like people will prefer playing like attacking roles and glass cannon roles, right? When support players like healers and tanks, right, are diamond are important as well, and they're actually much needed. Kind of like how people in the US are kind of like, what is it called, not putting that much investment into doctors and stuff like that. Right? What was I trying to say? Like, like they are part of the backbone of society, right? And yet, people don't want to do that kind of stuff. It's to be a little bit like, into this, into the argument a little bit as well. It's somewhat like how, what is it called? Some parts of the US are like, immigrant workers are taking our jobs while they're doing jobs that Americans do not want to do. So they think they're taking away job opportunities from people who don't want to do those jobs in the first place, right? Like, it's kind of like it's a catch there. It's like, we want the freedom to have any job that we want, but we don't want to do those jobs. Those jobs are not ones we're cool with. I was thinking long term with just critical. But yeah, it's kind of like, I think a lot of like, a lot of people I think just don't want to put a lot of thought into stuff. And same, like, I feel the same way sometimes, just like I just want stuff to be there, to be done, right? But the truth is, like, we need people to do those jobs. We need people to be in those positions, unless you want to automate everything, right? But that goes into the whole, like, argument where the robots are taking our jobs now. And also, who do you blame if a robot fails? Kind of basic ethical questions, right? Just like, no one wants to take responsibility for, like, providing the essentials, you know? Oh no, not the robots. There's so many things taking the jobs that we don't want. There's so many things taking the jobs we don't want to do. I always think it's such a silly thing that people take very, very, like, seriously. It's like they really think it's a very serious matter, when in like calling them out on the silliness of their situation, they get really defensive, you know. It's almost like that. Instead of trying to be competitive, you're just trying to knock down the other person, right? Instead of trying to get better yourself, you're just trying to destroy the other person's chance of winning. It's like that kind of, like, sportsmanship. It's just like, it's not beneficial for anyone. No one's gonna win from it. But people still do it, you know? Do. I'm nodding my head here. Why am I doing it? But you can't see me. Oh, why am I doing it? It's always, to me, it's always just like, I always really dislike it when people are just like, here's like, what is it called? This is what we should do, kind of thing. To me, it always feels like, oh, you mean, you know, it's in the same way, it's like, people are like, this is what we should do, and it apparently is a thing that's already been done, and then they figure out why that thing has already been done by re-implementing it, because they face the same problems. It's like, what is it called? Elon, the musky boy, almost reinventing regular verification, how it was before he uprooted it, right? Because he just stumbled upon like, why the whole verification system was the way it was before he destroyed it. But in turn of doing that, it's not gonna be like the same thing as it was before, because advertisers just like keep leaving the program. So even if the verification becomes what it was before, right? uh, people are still gonna have a worse experience because he gutted so many of the resources, and also advertisers have left the platform in droves, and the money he spent buying Twitter is like the money he's trying to make back is decelerating quickly. Then Muscly Husky. But yeah, it's always such a shame that people often criticize like the things that are in place now, while if they were to do it again, right, if they were in the position, they would actually reach like the same conclusion, right? They would actively just end up doing the same thing as their predecessors, because they didn't understand why those systems were in place in the first place, and then end up in a worse position. It's kind of almost like the French like revolutions and revolts after the fall of like the monarchies and stuff like that. It's just like people didn't understand why things were like that, and then they in turn like keep doing the same thing over and over again. It's like you don't learn from history, you know? You're not paying attention in history, and yet this is what happens because you didn't pay attention, right? This is what happens. Everything, it's almost like it was a waste of time because you didn't actually understand the problem. And instead of coming to conclusions, all there is fighting, you know. They're just instead of trying to compromise and come to some conclusions, it just becomes fighting and fighting and fighting, because people think they're right, and then they do the same thing again, and then argue that they aren't doing the same thing that their predecessors did. Sometimes it's just very silly. Anyway, sorry for going off on those tangents there. Well, we're just minding away there. I don't use Twitter that much, to be honest. I use it only because it's like, it's probably like the only other social media platform that I use that is not like that the user experience isn't completely destroyed for me. Like, I guess if you classify like Reddit as a social media platform, I do use it sometimes, but I just prefer the layout of Twitter. Like, I don't want Twitter to fail. It's just that Twitter is failing because people don't understand like how like it's supposed to it was run before, why it was so successful before, and they're trying to make it like, I mean, successful in a way that people wanted to be on Twitter before. Not a success if you determine by like what money like Twitter was making or something like that, right? Like, it's one of my preferred ways of like communicating, especially with like artists and stuff. But yeah, like I just dislike like Facebook's interface and stuff like that. But I don't use Facebook, and I also don't want to. I also don't like how like cluttered Facebook is in my opinion. Reddit is okay in a sense, but like some things I have gripes about, and those things I have gripes about actually do prevent me from wanting to use it day to day. But Twitter is just easy to scroll through, easy to use, you know. Well, in my opinion, comparatively to other sites, right? The only thing that is like easy and intuitive, really, that's actually hugely successful is YouTube, right? People might argue about YouTube's decisions over the past years, right? But it's still the top dog, right? It's still here for a reason, because it was apparent that every decision that was being made is not like a killer, like it destroyed everything kind of thing, right? There might have been some overreactions by the community on how Twitter was run. I mean, not Twitter was run, YouTube was run. I don't use Facebook either. I don't use Reddit. But yeah, it's like, what is it called? It's like you have to think about why, like, a lot of these things are, like, so destructive. Like, why people have this, like, will destroy something, even if it's a good product, because of how, like, socially, like, inept maybe, like, the people running the platform are. Like, they don't understand why this is, like, out of touch or whatever. Whatever they're doing is out of touch. So, a lot of times, like, the companies just lose a lot of, you know, like, that recent video, that went, pretty viral, about, like, the, what is it called? Herman Miller chair CEO or something? Like, giving herself, like, a big pay bonus while also berating her employees for asking for their bonus. Like, even though she's not on the ground building the chairs, doing the jobs, they're the backbone of the company, right? But she's just in a position of management and believes that she deserves it when there's so much more. Like, the majority of the work is not done by her, you know. If YouTube didn't exist, we would not be able to do what we're doing. Oh yeah, we need that stuff. More bones, bony bones. Yeah, I always find it disappointing when like always people want to be the big dog, like the CEO of like the owner of a business, right? But then you see all these examples of where business owners are just out of touch with, like, what is it called? Regular people, right? Their customers. Like, there's some people that will definitely agree with them, but those people are probably might have been out of touch as well. I think just a lot of people don't like to think about the little details that go into like the business, like it's true in the fact that management is a position that should be filled, but we should not have like more managers than workers, and we should not prioritize like managers and supervisors over the people that work on the ground, you know? It's like, if they weren't there, the managers would be the one that has to serve the food and do all that stuff, right? Do all the stuff on the ground. Like, people want to work at a spot where they don't have to do that much, like, every day kind of thing. But at the same time, that's not really feasible if you want a job, right? If you want to get paid for your work, right? But people will take advantage of their, like, positions just to not try to do that work as well. Like, you're not gonna get anywhere if there's not people to do the menial things uh, the more things that you might consider trivial, but are very important to the overall everyday running of a business, you know. And I think it's more or less somewhat of a symptom of like people wanting to really to validate their work every day, so they make the argument that other people's work is worth less, you know. People want to validate by people want to validate by making others feel bad about what their job is, right? Which is not the best method of trying to connect with people, right? The people on the ground that know what the people want. Yeah. This is why like unions are important. Why union busting is like so, let's say, lame. Because the people managing are out of touch and think that there's no problems here. And the people that are facing the problems are like, yeah, there are problems. That's why we need a union, so that we stop like stop having to deal with these problems that are caused by not dealing with the problems, right? Yeah. Always kind of like, every time I talk about like this kind of stuff or think about him, right, I just always feel disappointed. I'm just disappointed that we're still like, we're still so defensive about stuff instead of trying to like to figure out the problems we have to fix, we have to face, right? Because people are just too busy trying to defend themselves that we're not spending the time to actually look at the problems and solve them, right? Because I think people put too much weight on like, if I'm gonna be responsible, I'm gonna get fired, and obviously, like, that in a sense is true, right? Like people do fire people instead of trying to fix the problem. They try to fire the person that what is it called? They might have seen the problem instead. Also, I can name a couple of name a company that management have no idea how to run the place. They have no idea and they think they know best. I won't. True. And it can always be like a red herring, right? Like people see like maybe one success in someone's life and think that they know everything, which is a huge leap of conclusion, right? They know what to do, right? they know how to run a business. And then the other few times there might be success may even be flukes, right? They just keep getting lucky. It's kind of like that joke that's in like One Punch Man. King. This character that keeps accidentally taking the credit of everything someone else does. And people just imagine him without even trying to vet it themselves, right? That they're in the presence of like this great hero or something. That being said, like King is not a bad person in the story. He's just like continually not doing the right thing. I think. And people have that notion that he's just so good. And someone else has been doing all the work that he's been taking credit for. It's also like that, right? Like it's so strange that people will take like credit a lot of times for their like subordinates' work. Like, you may have led the project, but if you didn't really do anything, why are you taking the credit for something someone else did, right? And that will often affect like people's like perception of like who was the main culprit of making this project a success, right? Because if your name is at the leadership role, people will automatically think like, oh, you led this project to success, rather than the people that did this project all pretty much had a hand, maybe except for the leader, kind of dealio, right? So it's basically just like, it's kind of a fallacy by association, because people associate the leader being the one responsible, and that the group project was equally done by all members, right? And it's something that often, if you couldn't tell, right, pertains to school life as well. Because I often had times where I and maybe someone else did the bulk of the group project for for like a 4 person group, right? And yet the other people get to take credit, right? When they barely did anything, barely contributed, and that reflects positively on them, right? They barely did any of the work. They got all the points that the people that worked on it got it. And yeah, there's almost no negative to it on their side, right? Imagine an outdoor theme park can manage an indoor skiing slope. It's always this thing where people are saying like, yo, you should be confident in what you do, but also people take that and think like, oh, I'm so good, I could do anything, you know? That kind of like thinking starts to prevail. Okay, let's actually split this up now. I don't know what to do with the big drip leaf. That's what I hear. Hungry, it don't work. Okay. It's almost like how people think like porting a game onto like a different system is. Like, it's not as simple as copy and paste, you know? Especially when the systems have limitations like the Nintendo Switch and stuff like that, right? Like, people often think like things are easier than they are. Which is not a great way to think about things. And often devalues the work that people do. I don't know what else to talk about. I'm here stalling. What level are we at? Okay, we went down like 6 levels. Just been talking. That's pretty good progress, I think. We might reach like -40 by the end of the stream here. Oh, I think I should probably like dig these out. It didn't go that far. Whatever. And I'll say this as well. I think a lot of people also like to give an opinion. Which is say it's good to have opinions, right? It's good to think a little bit for yourself. But like, people really think their opinions are like the best in the world sometimes. That like arrogance. um, and think that they're right even when they the evidence may prove like substantially that they are not correct, right? Negative 40 G's. Like this is why I always like I try to say like when someone asks me a question that I don't know, like people often think about like, oh, I don't know, that means you don't know about this, you're dumb or something like that. But like I'm just not trying to lie to you, right? I'm not trying to give an opinion on something like that I might not be well informed of, right? I'm not trying to persuade you with my shoddy like shoddy reasoning just by hearing one question once, right? It's always interesting, like people will just take something and run with it and will defend it to the ends of the earth. Despite oh, I didn't put this back in. Like, despite it ending up not actually being true, because you, in that sense, right, you're kind of like digging yourself in a hole at that point, right? Like you can't really come back and say, oh, I never really believed this to like a group of people without coming off as extremely like flimsy or extremely dishonest, right? If I say I don't know, I say I don't know. I won't try to give an answer I know something I don't know about. Because it just got me thinking about that question yesterday from the Auto Terraformer Craft stuff, where someone asked, what is it called? Ronaldo or Messi? And I was like, I don't really know both of those players. I know their names, but I don't know their careers or how their current career is going. I can't really comment on anything. I can't really have a favorite, right? Oh. That was Ian? I think so, maybe. I don't particularly recall that point. Maybe we should move this to a different shulker box. It is getting crowded, but we should probably not use Lightning Zero for anything. Anything that might go in these chests. Oh yeah, let's get ourselves a bones. Let's not accidentally place them. I don't follow football. Yeah, me either. The only sport I used to follow, like, somewhat intensely was back in high school. It's a sport. It's an e-sport. No CSGO, because I was playing a lot with my friends back then. I've got like over 1,300 hours in it, right? But ever since like 2018, I really haven't touched it in a meaningful way. But maybe I will retouch it just because of CS2 coming out. Was it July? I was gonna say April. It is April. CSGO. Yeah, Counter-Strike Global Offensive. One of those popular games on Steam. It used to be $10. I had to pay the $10 back in the day. It's free now, but you still have to pay like $10 to get that the Prime or something, where you'll get matched up with other paying players or something. Not sure. Not sure how that works nowadays, but that's how it be. I like how also like the gaming landscape keeps on shifting between like paid services and free services, because people begin like it's kind of a catch as well. People want to not have to pay for a game they want to play, right? But then that game itself has microtransactions full of ads and stuff, and then people are like, I would pay to get rid of these. Then you would have paid to play the game in the first place, right? Without having to go through the whole free with ads kind of thing. So I think, yeah, a lot of people are like really shifting between the live service aspect of games, just like their opinions, because they would. I think a lot of popular consensus is that they would pay for a game if it didn't have microtransactions and ads, right? If it didn't have like any DLC, well, DLC is already kind of like a sore spot for some people. But they also wouldn't pay a lot for the game, despite the effort and the work that maybe the developers did. The publishers maybe didn't do that much, but the developers definitely took some time to get the game working, you know, in a state that where it is likable by the players that play it. It is enjoyable. No, I hated sports at school. I only took up snowboarding in my 30s. When I buy a game, I want the game without having to pay for anything else. And it's also another thing, right? Like, if it's not free, then you're also kind of limiting yourself to only the paid market, right? So it's that thing where you lose the reach of the game if you don't go free with ads and microtransactions. But you also get that negative like stigma of being a live service game, which will also lose you players even if your entry into the game is free, right? If there was a game that was free with like no ads, microtransactions, or DLC to purchase, that is a utopia we are not we do not live in, because no one wants to subsidize a game like that. People need to pay the developers to make the money. Therefore, games need to be for profit, you know. If people didn't need food to live, you know, games would be free, everything would be open source, right? But no, that's not how, because we need money to live, we do have to suck in that cost, you know. The cost of doing business on the market. Where did I put that? Put it right there. Sorry you have to pay to play it, but we literally need to eat, guys. And it sucks a lot, because sometimes it's like I kind of just want to pay the developers, not the people that publish it or try to make money off of everything, right? Like, I want the money to go like directly into the pockets of the people that make the game, instead of trying to monetize the game, right? Instead of the people that want to monetize the game, because a lot of it goes into like what is it called, the hands of the people that do not code the game, test the game, or anything like that. You have a decent Minecraft server, you have to pay, yeah. Because we have to survive, everything costs money, you know. This also kind of gets into the point where people don't need, like, or shouldn't need a lot of money to survive, you know? But people making, like, people that are, like, maybe billionaires and stuff like that, right? Where they're not providing much to the public or anything like that. maybe maybe that wealth could be, you know, distributed elsewhere, to say the least, to people that are actually need some of the money to pay for like their children's lunch the next day or something. You know, and I was just thinking about it just because of how rough last Tuesday was for Elon Musk, where he lost, I think, $12 billion across his whole company. And like, that's the amount of money that, amount of money that people would like, that could have gone towards so much more. It could have affected a lot more people's lives, right? Even the Mario movie, right? Is like almost making $1 billion at the box office, right? That's not even close to the 12 billion Elon lost, right? like, geez, people, like, I don't think really people need that much money. I don't think people really need to have that much money in their lives. It could really go towards other places, like it can even go towards charity, but instead it's lost in like a single day. Going towards nothing. The valuation is gone, right? That's how the speculative market, the speculative market works. Just keeps fumbling the word. Yeah. I always want to have to think about like things in terms of like people, like, and how it helps other people, right? Because instead you'd just be doing a numbers game, right? Like, do you understand what $1 million is or something like that, right? But if you put like people behind those numbers, like, you can say that like 140,000 people died from COVID or something. But if you put in like people terms, right, it's like 140,000 people have lost someone in their families, right? Like, it makes it more like, what is it called? Like down to earth, and not just a numbers game where people are just like, oh, 1,000 people like destroyed one day or something like that, you know? But more or less something that others can understand, right? Because a lot of like humans are not really good at thinking about the big numbers, right? But if we put it in terms of things that we've lived with like our entire lives, where like family, people, I think a lot of people will understand like why things like are important to others, right? I don't get much money and I don't need much to live. As long as I have a roof over my head, food, heat, and Minecraft, I'm happy. It's always just like, what do you need? Or, and also, like, how greedy are you, right? Like, it's gonna sound really simple like this, but like, it's basically just like, basically just me like screaming at the sky, why don't people care about each other? It's also kind of like that thing where recently like some people got the chance to go up into space and look down on the earth, and a lot of people came to this realization that this is like the only place we can live, and yet we're destroying it. from the inside. Like, we literally don't really care about the only place we can live, right? Because who cares about if we go to Mars or something? Like, not many people are going to experience that. Not many people are going to live there. Starting a colony there is not, it's not a goal that will help many people here on Earth, right? It's just, a lot of people came to this, like, existential dread kind of thing that people don't really care about the place that they live on. Because they don't have the perspective of it being the only place you can live on. Send me to space and leave me there. Is there Minecraft in space? No, dang. Oof, not going to Mars then. That's a deal breaker for me. Yeah, it broke it for me. Hmm. Placing out some more stuff. Okay. So we're now 1 hour in. Negative 29, we started like negative 21. Still like 8 layers per hour. Not bad. I think the efficiency could get a lot better if like if yeah, if I had another person helping me around here, you know. Because one person can just focus on bone mealing and then the other person can just focus on like mining out the layers. Right? That would be helpful, you know. If you need help, I'm here. Yeah, log on. Yeah, snowboarding in a way that teaches you to respect the world you live in. Mm-hmm. I didn't really snowboard. I skied. I was afraid of the snowboard because I didn't know how to skateboard. I think it's easier than skateboarding, but to me, skiing feels like you have a lot more control. Even though I haven't tried a snowboard, it just feels like you're more balanced. You're not gonna fall over on one side or the other. I'm not sure how it actually is, but that's how I feel about skiing. Also, like, the most cumbersome part of, like, doing snow sports is just getting the stuff on and off. Getting your gear on and off. I don't know if you feel that way, but, like, it's kind of difficult to get it off by yourself. Especially since you need multiple layers of protection against cold, and also against any injuries that might unfold. True, you're right. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Okay, that... I mean, we are getting some diamonds. I'm not sure how many diamonds we'll have by, like... We might even have enough to make a full diamond beacon. After all this is done. Not sure, though. A good thing for the ores as well. Because it allows me to dig a little deeper and also have space for another round of moss without having to place down a moss or keep a moss block. Just handy. How's this hole for you, you know? Is this hole wonderful? Do-do-do. You're really filling that out, huh? Skis are easy to attach your feet from snowboards. Yeah, I guess you have a lot more control. I've got lots of clothing. Yeah. I really wish I could just like press shift twice or something and then go into crouch mode instead of having to or go into prone mode instead of having to fly up like that or use a trapdoor. Because that would make it so that if you're in confined spaces and there is one block below, right, you can still get into it without having to need any external help, external devices. Oh, there's a bat. Ooh. That's time for some good soup. Ever heard of some bat soup? It's gonna be here in a minute. I don't know what's actually here. Pretty sure really nothing. Yeah. Just got this one patch of lava which I think it is gonna interfere, so I will just get rid of it. Doo-doo-doo. Where should I put this torch? Put it there. Moss soup. We consume the moss. We are the moss. We're making the moss out of the moss. There we go. I don't know if there's anything actually here, but we might as well light it up, you know? Okay, interesting. Keeps going up with some vines. This must be part of Lush Cave? Yeah. Which means things could have spawned here if they wanted to. Yeah, okay. Let's go back down. I think we've discovered everything here. Recycled moss. Have you ever heard of recycled moss? I like to rebrand it as Moss 2.0, but you know, you do you. Introducing the new Moss 2.0. This new version of our newest product stands above Moss 1.0. I don't know what else to talk about, by the way. It's just gonna be silence right now. Right now. Oh, shoot. This is why these streams are mostly just like chill. Feel about a Costco. You need the membership to purchase Moss 2.0. Moss 1.0 is offered for free during the Sunday Saturday specials where they give out free samples. Let us know how you think about this moss in the comments down below. Leave a like for Moss 2.0, you know? In fact, since it's upgraded, leave 2 likes. So that you can recycle your likes. please recycle that subscribe button. I like chilled. Free sample of moss soup. Mmm. Clear the moss. I think we should go back up. Kind of full on stuff here. Man, the hole just keeps looking smaller from below. Like the entranceway. Actually kind of disturbing. Let's put these in here. I wonder if this could be a Minecraft thing. Moss soup. It really is the suspicious stew of suspicious stews, huh? Aw, didn't mean to do that. Let's do that, just so that we remember. Oh, did that again. That's good. Let's put that back. Layers are gone. Layer 32 now. Layer 32. Nice. We only have about like 20 more, I think. 20 more blocks. Oops. 20 more blocks until we hit, we have 22 blocks until we hit lava level. So, that might be a little bit more difficult. We kind of actually do need the obsidian. Maybe I should be converting it into obsidian, because I thought, like, maybe we can do a whole gravel thing where we fill it all up if we do run into any lava, right? I actually think we do need the obsidian. I don't think anybody has made like a piglin bartering thing I could buy from. Besides Lucid, who doesn't sell everything. So unfortunately, we're kind of like out of luck when it comes to getting it like completely renewable at this point. Renewable and easy. Got stuck there. It's too bad the azalea trees stick you in. Can't leave until you say the magic words. There we go. I think that's all a bit done there. Okay, I think we do need to get rid of this this gravel and tuff when we get to this layer. Which is just one more layer. It should help a lot actually with our clearing out, because those are, we don't have to convert those. I've enjoyed the EchoCraft community server again. Let's see how long it takes for people to get get fed up with me. They just don't understand. Cool glasses emoji. Ah, some more diamond that I can't pick up. Can't pick that up either. I don't know why I continued. Oh, that was not a good flight. We barely made it. Okay, well, yeah, let's go down. Let's go back down. Actually, we don't need this on us at the moment. It's full. It's filthy. Absolutely rancid. What were you thinking, man? That thing is completely rancid. Okay. I'm kind of worried about like accidentally lifting up the ground to other stuff. Ah, rip. Ah, I'll have to get rid of this. No. Don't uncover the past. S long, not log. Dang fingers. I want my money back. That moss is rancid. This moss stinks, bro. This moss is absolutely disgusting. You should pay me to have that moss. Okay, good. The only not good thing is that I accidentally brought down the sugar box again. You always have room for more, right? Looks at Minecraft inventory. No, I don't actually. Oh, I totally forgot about this. There we go. Grab that. Rip. That didn't go all the way over there. I'll rip that one. Accidentally grew that. There we go. Nice. Oh, unrelated to this, I sent you an invite to the DMs. You're welcome to join when you can. I will join when I can. I'll probably try to do all that tomorrow. I kind of want to set up the... I want to set up the auto EchoCraft server by the end of the week. I think I will... I will diverge some income for that. I will pay for some of that. Oh, rib. My bone meal skills are deteriorating. This mouse is taking my job. I should be the one inputting terminal commands. I should be the one reading the command lines. Jesse. I don't know why Breaking Bad memes are so funny to me. I've never even watched this show. Send me the link to it? Oh, I think you can find it on your own. It's just called AutoTerraformCraft. I think you could, if you even search it up, right? It might just give you the link in what is it called? My mind is blanking. In Google. Hey, like, hey, Wolfle, how's it going? How are you doing today? Okay, this is going well. As opposed to not going well, you know. This is absolutely garbage. How do you feel today? I feel moss today. Same. How do you feel today? I'm feeling Blackstone. I didn't put this back as well again. Rip. Dude, I'm feeling so anvil today. Just plays the anvil sound. Do. Yeah, we're almost out. Is how it be. Almost out. Jeez, man. Well, I think we're getting somewhere at least. We're gonna have to dig out the other stuff while I'm at it. Oh, rip. Okay. I'll have to dig that out. I'll just convert some blocks near it, I guess. Okay. Now it's time to no, let's put stuff away actually first. Good thing we could still get out of the hole with like 2 firework rocket spurts. I don't think that's going to hold up anymore any longer. We might end up having to use 3 rockets to get out. Oh no. Yeah, auto at the first did not make sense to me, but when you played it, when you first played it, more time went on, I started to understand how the game works. Good. I do really like auto terraformcraft. It's one of the more like not so I guess destructive. What is it called? Gameplay experiences, because sometimes modded just feels like you're just staying in like one area, just doing nothing. Just trying to improve this one chunk where your whole base is at, instead of trying to what I like about Minecraft, which is like building, crafting, and mining, right? Instead, the most things you're doing all the time is just crafting. Crafting, standing still, waiting for something to auto farm. It's just not the Minecraft like gameplay that I enjoy, just like standing around and just crafting, right? And have everything available to you at the terminal. I think one of the best things about Minecraft is how you have to go to other places to explore, to actually get stuff done. You can't just move like an ocean monument to your house or something like that. But some people might find that like the fun about modded Minecraft, about some modded Minecraft packs. Just like being able to not have to travel places, being sedentary, and stuff like that. In the end, it's kind of preference, but I do enjoy vanilla Minecraft a lot more than modded. Especially since of like, well, I say modded. I am using mods right now in vanilla Minecraft just to boost performance. But I just like the core gameplay of Minecraft. Being able to gather blocks to build whatever you want. And explore new places, you know. Man, this is a big vein here. I like the mining, crafting, and building sides of things. Everything. Oh, there's a cave. Oh, there's a diamond. Wow. Even when I'm not looking for them, I get them. I have one mod in Minecraft. Decorator's Dream. My main Minecraft is vanilla Minecraft. You found copper yet? We can't find copper this deep. It's like coal. We can't find coal this deep. There we go, lining up everything. Okay, interesting. We can go down there if we want to. This cave seems to like dead ends. Oh, spider spawner. I thought I had my sword on me. I do not, in fact, have my sword on me. We have a lot of spawners near this hole, actually. Could make it part of the game when we inevitably, like, make it. Inevitably make it. LOL, I was wrong. Spiders. My hole keeps the mobs away. That is not a good sounding sentence. Oh, really? It really is just dead ends. We wouldn't have been able to find this cave at all. We would definitely not have been able to find this cave at all if had we not mined down. Oh, more diamonds. Your hole keeps the mobs away? Yeah, that sounds weird. It actually sounded disgusting. Why'd you share it with the class? Why'd you share that with the class, Jimmy? Gross. Okay, well, I think we should be filled up with gravel now. The only thing I'm worried about is tough. I don't think we have enough space for the tough here. Yeah, I don't think we have enough space. We're not picking it up. Okay, we'll come back down again. Rip. Okay. Third boost. Right then and there. Good. Some tough there. And where did I put that? I guess I don't have a spot to actually put it. Did I put it in here? Yeah, oh no, I did have a spot to put it. Okay. The rarer stuff, you know. Yeah, we're getting down there. We're getting down. Getting down to business. Sorry about that. Had to do a little dingus thing here. Okay. So I think... yeah, that should go all the way down there. We can just start mining this layer. I think after like 5 more layers, we're gonna have to go and heal up our stuff again. Oh, it's raining. Are you serious? No, it's thunderstorming. Well, actually, we can get rid of it easily then. Oh, that took 2 that time. I guess I was kind of unlucky with those presses before. Rain, go away. Don't come back, please. Heck, the weather. I don't want Minecraft to remind me of real life. Okay, that should be alright. Good. A random piece of redstone right there. I keep doing that. Maybe I'll start from here as well. Make sure that I don't accidentally mine it again. I can never find redstone. Redstone is everywhere. Even in your hearts. Buy redstone today. Buy my redstone NFT. Oh, we're out of room. Oh, not out of room. Out of bone meal. Do. Okay, we're picking stuff up still. Nice. Sometimes I forget like stuff is on the ground and I'm just gonna let it despawn, you know? No, save me. I'm about to despawn. I kind of wish items had a little thing where it kind of like blinks or something. When it's close to despawning, right? Like, you know how in some video games they fade like an item in and out when it's about to despawn. Like how Mario coins have like a little timer on them or something. Right? And if they're about to run out, they just blink in and out of existence until they're gone. I kind of want that for Minecraft items. Just a little visual indicator to show like, oh, you're low on time on this item. My heart is a redstone. Are artificial hearts redstone hearts? Hmm? Okay, we are out of room here. We'll do a lot more clearing up. Okay, that is full. We're getting close to the non-flowering azaleas being full. Look at this hole. It keeps getting deeper. Insane Reno. By the way, if you didn't notice, like, the titles for these streams are basically tests, ideas of what I have for when I eventually make the game that's gonna be in this hole. Like that's a thing. But yeah, if you're cool with one name, just let me know and I'll see. I'll see if it's gonna be that name soon. It's for Monday Night streams, by the way. I have more ideas that we can put as stream titles, so as names, so that we can put as stream titles. Something like auto, where you have a time limit to find the foods you find it. Interesting. Do. Okay. Oh, we're not 1 hour and 30 minutes in. We're negative 36. We're pretty close. We're pretty close down. We can see the beacons more clearly now, which is nice, right? Something you can't see every day. And we also have this like cave down here, so it's gonna be much easier, I think. To get things all sorted and situated around here. To get more things to mine down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like tomatoes, you have 5 days to eat them, or they go rotten, but MC, they last forever. I think it would not be that great of an idea if food goes rotten. Let that, I mean, I think it might be a good idea if there's like nutritional values per food, like how Terra Firma Craft has it, where if you eat the same thing like all the time, your nutrition goes down and your health is not the best. Because imagine just chowing down on steak every day, you know? Not the best diets Minecraft gives you, you know? Especially since there's no more value in food than filling up your hunger bar, you know? Ooh, yes, I'm just chowing down on some melon. Nutrition non-existent. But melon delicious. Oh, I'm out of room. Let's go up. Ah, rip. Oh, that's full. We're almost full on that. Maybe I should move like these to like this box right there. More room. More room is nice. Yeah, that is not was not converted. Yeah, we're out of room again. Unfortunate. I just gather all this stuff. Do a little bone meal and then head back up out. Back on out. English. Oh, rip. Accident. There we go. Nice. do. More bone mealing. I don't know why this song is just stuck in my mind. Yeah, I forget what it's called, but it's just like life can be a dream. That song, I don't know what it's actually called. I'm not sure if it's actually life can be a dream, but it's just stuck in my mind right now. Too bad I can't play it because of copyright, but but I will say it is in my mind. Maybe I'll bone meal this area as well. We don't really have to bone meal it now, but I think it's good to keep some bone meal around here, maybe. There we go. Now let's head back on up and put some stuff away. Good. Oh, we were almost out of room in that. Gee whiz. Golly. I'm English and I'm really bad at English. Always have been. Boom life. Kaboom, life can be a dream. The coasters. Interesting. Oh, more diamond. It's like a 6-pack, right? No, it's a 5-pack. Unfortunate. Okay. I don't know why I keep getting excited for the diamonds. I'm just like, ooh, nice, a little reward for mining. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna be out of room as soon as I pick up everything around here. And we have a split here, so that means I'm gonna have to do some maneuvering in order to get some of these things off the ground here. Get some of this moss to spread. Little finagling. Not too bad though. Oh, rip. That was fast. That was a fast punch right there. Okay. Did not convert that properly. I don't know what else to talk about. Just chilling and placing some bone meal, you know. We could talk about some stuff, but I don't have any ideas at the moment. Honestly, it could have been interesting if I had a skull catalyst and then just had like a little teeny tiny mob farm maybe, and drop them down here, and then I could just destroy the skulk as it grows, you know. That could have been interesting. But I think it will replace everything that the moss can replace. I'm out of room. I'm out of room. Moss, just talk about moss. I was a regular kid, and then one day moss turned my world upside down. Okay, we need to go back up and put things away before I get carried away with all of this. Oh, that's full. Nice. This one's close. Yeah, we need to start a new one. That one's close as well. And let's sleep. The villager pit. I didn't actually consider that. I'm not sure if villagers work with spreading skulk. They don't drop XP. I mean, I guess they do have souls, you know. Just have an infinite villager breeder just plop down one every single time, and it just... The villagers must be sacrificed for the great deep darkness. Ooh. Villagers have souls. I was a regular guy, then I discovered Minecraft. Next video, how Minecraft changed my life forever. Just like a video documentary. How Minecraft made me better as a person. Yeah, well, I think we have to get rid of this as well. So, let's see. Yeah, that wasn't that much. I thought we had to get rid of a lot more. I was prepping for that, but apparently not. There we go. We can move up on this. These bits here. Nice. Life could be a meme. Life could be a meme. Today's today. 24th? Dang. I thought it was less than the 23rd, but no, it's 24th. I have been asleep at the wheel. I have been drunk driving. I don't have a driver's license. That's even more illegal. That's not what I meant. Okay, I think, yeah, we're gonna be out of things here, out of hoe, out of space. We are really reaching the breaking point of all my materials right now. Life could be a meme. Oh yeah, did you see that? My fortune, my pick, my hoe. It's getting destroyed, deteriorating. Whatever shall I do? Yeah, I think we should put everything back, and then we should go down, grab everything, put the bone meal down, and maybe we could do another layer. We might not have enough durability for that. Or at least I don't want to risk that amount of durability for that. Oh, we're so close to this one. I can smell it. So close. I'm making good progress? Yes, I am. We're almost 2 hours in, so this is good progress for 2 hours, I guess. Negative 40? Start at negative 21, that's like 19. That's pretty nice. Especially, I think we've done a lot better just because we do have a lot of space, right? We do have a lot of space that from the caves and from what we cleared out with the tuff and gravel. So that's good, I think. We did more than the 8 before because we didn't run into the caves, or the 8 layers that we did prior to this hour. So that's pretty good. Looking mighty impressive. There we go. Oh, gonna grab these little stragglers. Now let's do some more. It's all good. Mm-hmm. Oops. Accidentally did that. Oh, why isn't this turning? That's just not turning. It should be able to turn, right? No? Just have like no light or something? It has like no light. Is that why it's not? I have no idea why that's not turning. It has an air block above it. Maybe it needs more encouragement, you know? Do. Okay. This might be the last layer I can clear. Or I have to go and clear my bank account. I'm gonna go buy something. See ya. Just a random change of pace there. Sayonara money. I don't know why, like, I keep thinking, like, what is it called? I keep thinking, like, my mind is blanking here. Keep thinking that 199, like, durability. I keep forgetting that I have Unbreaking, so it is like, it's like a tentative, like, 600 durability. But I think we will have to, muster our brave souls to go back into the end and heal up. Yeah. 55, I don't know how much that will do. 52. Let's watch it. 48. 44. 36. 35. Okay. Yeah, that was enough. We'll have to come back down here and grab all the rest of the stuff. Well, but it's a little bit. It's getting a little close with this. This is 71. Flanking days. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's me, guys. I have a stroke every day. Every stream. Okay. Yeah, we need to go and heal them up. Anything else? I mean, we can take a rest and then go. That's not that it really matters, right? Not that it really matters. It's still getting out on 2 rockets. Yeah. That just means I am doing special. Oh, bam. Oh, this way? Yeah. My videos are nothing but me blanking. Hmm. That's alright. You know. That's a-okay. Hey, let's go. Let's do some more killing. That's part of the stream, right? Mining, building, and killing. No crafting. Oh yeah. Ah. He just ran out, okay. much have I used this? Oh. Oh, we just ran out. Really fast, you know? Really fast way to heal up your stuff. Much faster than using regular spawners. Probably take about like 5 times as long. Because these things have tons of durability, look at that. Finding, building, and killing? Yeah, sounds okay. Come on. Really close to this one, right? Yeah. Okay, this one's gonna get filled up. Nice. I'm back. Welcome back, Wolfle. How's it going? We're just killing Endermen for our pleasure. How's your day going? Okay, we are out of room. So we're just gonna toss him out like right here. There we go. And we're gonna need to refill on our rockets. Rockets refilled. Logos binted. Yeah, we'll put that in there. I guess we don't really need our bow. Put that in there. And we'll put this over here. Yada yada. Yeah, okay. I think we're all set for another run. I'm so tired now right now. Oof. Yeah. Enderman mosh pit. True. I am also pretty tired, if you couldn't tell by my voice, and usually I have a little bit more energy, but I'm still recovering from last week's cold. Or COVID, whichever one it was, but I feel like it might have been COVID. Welcome back. Hey, Shigarakiri, how's it going? I was at a band concert and I carried the tuba section. Dang, you carried the whole section? Must have been heavy with all those tubas. Just kidding. I remember when I was in band. Just trumpet. Trumpet stuff. I actually wanted to try the saxophone and stuff like that. But I was already kind of like accustomed to the trumpet. Wasn't very good at it, mind you, but I think it's still fun to play like a musical instrument. It just costs a lot. I mean, it makes sense, kind of like how many people are going to be purchasing like trumpets, pianos, flutes anyway, right? Cost in the hundreds, right? But at the same time, it's a high barrier of entry for just wanting to learn, right? Like, you can't just like rent a guitar or something. Or maybe you can rent a guitar, but I don't think people really want to use like people's used like instruments, right? Especially with like any instruments that require the use of your mouth. I don't think anybody wants to put their lips on a used saxophone, trumpet, flute, or whatever. The two people that play tuba. Dang. Hey, Lang, going fine, and you? I'm doing fine as well. Just tired, and maybe we'll actually maybe we'll have a stream tomorrow. Could be interesting. Mine was the keyboard back in the day. Imagine if I said, yeah, the instruments where you put your mouth on it, like the keyboard. You put the mouth on, you put your mouth on a keyboard? Where? Why? I played the trumpet, baritone, kazoo, if that counts. I think everybody, in America at least, in public schools, like, have to play the recorder for music class. Which, I think music is like language, right? If you learn it at a young age, you're better off when you're learning other stuff, because you know how to translate better. Or you have experience with translating something else. Being bilingual and musically inclined does help, you know, I think. Okay, I made a couple of misclicks there. They do help. That one's full. This one's getting full. Yeah, we'll put that in there. See, it's going there. That goes there. Okay. Putting it like that sounds weird. My lungs feel shot right now. Oof. Oh, I'm definitely musically inclined. I know how to read the treble and bass. I know how to read a proper stand. But yeah, I used to play a lot of instruments, but I don't have time to do it anymore. Or I don't even have them right now. And plus, even if I did have them, having a trumpet in the apartment would probably bother the neighbors. Imagine just bringing like a whole drum set into your apartment. Yo guys, I'm a musician, want to hear my songs? Everyone says no. Here's my first song. Y'all definitely want to hear this. I call it Peaches from the Mario movie. They might know how to read it. I don't know how to read music, I just go by ear. Yeah, I think, what is it called? In a different sense, music is like language, because you can definitely learn English without having to read it, but reading and writing it is like an important skill, right? In someone's music career, because otherwise you can't really express, you know, like what you're trying to get others to play, especially if you're like your sheet music writer. Same with language, you can't express like what you mean unless you know how to type it. I don't know why I said type it, unless you know how to write it. Yeah, I'm definitely typing up my sheet music. And also it's kind of cumbersome for sheet music, I think. If you ever want to write it. There are some new apps out there, but before, like, you you either had to write like freehand on this on like a notepad kind of thing, or program in like the symbols yourself. But I think nowadays there's apps that will translate your handwritten scritchy scratchy notes into a proper sheet. So I think it's gotten a lot better for anybody who wants to create music, so they don't have to write like the most the most unreadable like sheets in the world. Hey, we got some more diamond. Oh, this is an 8-1. Yeah, let's go. It's easy when you practice a lot. To be honest, I'd struggle learning it. I would say the same here, because I really don't have the time to put into it. Put into relearning like piano and trumpet and stuff like that. I got to memorize music in May for marching band. Nice. Nice. I think the worst thing about like public school band concerts is that when you go to a concert, there's like no place to put your like stand. You know, the stand that you put for the sheet music. You could remember it on your own if you want to, but usually school kind of gets in the way with that. Like, you kind of have to learn as well as do band and stuff like that. So your mind might just be full of the math test that you have to do tomorrow. Okay, let's get rid of that. Yeah, let's put this in here. Another stack of bones. Leap. I manage. I don't have the drive anymore. I have an electric guitar collecting dust too. Oof. For my band concerts, it's just that no one in my school cares. Ah. Interesting. But yeah. I'm seeing it now, so thanks for the likes. I usually never ask for likes, so glad you guys are enjoying your talks here. But I enjoy them too. I do like chatting with people. You know, it's something called socializing. Maybe you should learn it sometime. just get all like bratty after that. You know, maybe you should try being a good person. This is like the nerd emoji. You know someone called Tabby or Tabo? I haven't seen Tabby in a while. Tabby Earth. What socializing? If you're on the internet, you can't really socialize. Well, that might be like, I know a lot of people say that a lot. It's true in a sense, right? Because there's a lot you can learn from like body language. But today, there's a lot you can learn from how people talk online and how people like respond to people online, right? So there is a digital like aspect of socializing nowadays. It's just that it's still important to keep like for children, right? Children learn a lot through like how people move, because they're always learning. Like they learn from subtle cues and hints in like talking and the muscles that move when you do talk. Hand gestures, yada yada, right? it is important to actually have in real life socializing skills, right? Because it's not all just about talking. It's about how people move when they do as well. How to verbally communicate. Like when imagine I shake my screen like, oh, like that's a different way of communicating. Like I could just say oh like this, but you don't really get that that extra that extra feeling that I'm getting while I'm saying oh, creeper, oh man. Lang sounds like my dad right now. For real. I just don't socialize. I'm hungry and I'm gonna make something to eat quickly, but I can hear the stream all the way to the kitchen, AFK. Well, don't worry about it. Just make something to eat. For yourself, not for me. Just like, can you make something for me when you're in the kitchen? But yeah. Hopefully you make something good. Or something instant if you're just really hungry, you know. I'm not gonna judge, but like, maybe you should get some more nutrients. Eat that banana I gave you last weekend, you know? Parents, when they buy you fruit and you don't eat it. But I'm the old man here. Old man Snow. We need social skills when you have Minecraft and TF2. Who needs social skills when you can just rage at the other person behind the screen? Just imagine that's the only way you learn how to socialize is just by being like Xbox Live. Going through Xbox Live chats with voice chats and stuff like that on. I only learned how to socialize through Discord, my guys. Heck, lol, pog. I only learned how to socialize through Twitch chat. I've been online so long, I'm a Discord moderator. Average is just communicating. Yep, agree. I love yelling at the sniper on voice chat that hit me across the map. I love being angry online. It makes me so happy. I just love it. Imagine I did like a thing where it's like how to kill villagers 150 times in Minecraft, all differently. Different ways to kill villagers. That's the title of the video. Oh no. He's committing a war crime, stop him. I went from 15 hours to 30 hours of playtime in 3 days or something. Oof, that is a lot of time. I went from playing Minecraft 8 hours a day to 26 hours a day. 26? No way, man. There's only 25 hours in a day. What can I say? I'm a real gamer. Sorry for that those voices. I just think they're funny. Just imagine like the nerdy snort at the end of each line. I can't really do it because it'll actually hurt my throat. Bro, Lang is doing math in his brain. Where else would you do math? A calculator? Nerd using a calculator. Why don't you calculate this L I'm about to give you? Calculator is my brain. Building a 4x4x4 with glass house, drop some villagers in there and some creepers and watch them go. Watch the creepers ignore them. Because they obviously ignore everything except for you, right? You're the enemy in this Minecraft world. Yeah, okay. That's how it'd be over here. And we're like one more layer until we hit this level. Then another layer. And then we'll hit the beacons. We're so close, actually. Hello, where are we at? Negative 45. Started negative 21 today. Pretty good. Oh no, you'll get hybrid villagers. Who needs villagers? Who needs to kill villagers when you can just torture creepers with cats? Oh. Minecraft is the war crime game, you know? They look so innocent, but in reality, you're doing unspeakable things to the citizens of this world. How dare you, sir? What a save. Oh, we're full on that one, huh? Okay, what else? Put in this one. These ones probably won't get filled in for a while. Yeah, we can still go down and grab the rest. We're so close. We're so close. True, lol. Very true, lol. Do. Yeah, we can actually pull that out of there. Yeah, we're really getting close. I think, yeah, we're still in mushroom fields. I think there's no more lush caves or anything below, so this is why we don't have to sleep every time we it gets dark around here. I think sleeping does take up a lot of like it takes up a lot of time overall when you're mining down. We have to keep getting up, by the way. Yeah, I'm gonna keep getting out of there and then keep going back down. Saves it uses a lot of energy for the trips that you don't need. But instead, maybe it'd be better if like I brought a bed with me down here, you know? Maybe that could solve my problems of going back up. I still don't know what I'm gonna put for like the sides here. Like really don't know what to do about the sides. It's gonna require tons and tons of blocks. What is it, two stacks per one block? Like, dang. Think about that for a second, right? Like, what is that? That's a lot of blocks right there. I mean, chicken strips with penne noodles I can share with you? Nice. Posted in the Discord. Posted in food share in the Discord. I want to see it. Because, like, that's the only reason I use the Discord, just, like, for people to share their food when they make it. Alright, guys, I'm gonna play TF2 for 15 hours? Okay. Have fun. Have fun. Playing for that long. It is a trap within a spell that forces him to play Minecraft every hour of every day. Oof. If I was in that spell, my eyes would die. Literally. Literally would not be able to see after a few days. Just looking at screens all the time. Imagine if you could play Minecraft without dun-dun-dun-dun opening your eyes. Introducing sleep mode. Who needs sleep in school, you know? Who needs a nap when I could just sleep in Minecraft? Oh, really, huh? That one block of deep slate would have messed me up. No, I said no. I said begone, foul demon. There we go. Okay, that's full. New box, new box. That one's almost full. We're getting there with that one. Very interesting. Hmm. Do. Yeah, I think that's almost all the blocks. That's why I said almost. I saw that block. I saw that stack right there. I wasn't gonna make a fool out of myself. Maybe we'll light this up because we can't really progress in that cave at all. There we go. There we go. It just misses that one block. Dang it, you made me look bad, block. I will now block you for life. Aha. Yeah, I'll put that there. You're like, we're 2 hours and 30 minutes in. So that's... I think we've done a lot of progress here. I think we can even switch to another project after, or another project for Monday Mine Down, Mine Away, next week, so I think that's pretty good. I'm not gonna go, like, over 3 hours in this, by the way. Whatever we do, okay? Oh, look at that. I didn't mean to do that. I'll just get rid of it. We have unfurled. The beast. Unfortunately, I don't have Discord. I tried to create an account, but I was blocked right after registering. Reason I'm supposedly not a real person. I wrote to support several times, but they didn't do anything. Who, Discord support? Yeah, you should try again, probably. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how they think you're not a real person. Imagine sitting with a pickaxe in your hand through the night. Dang, that's my dream. I think there are like stuff like plush pickaxes you can buy. Probably sleep with that if you want to, right? But I'm not sure how good the quality is on those things. Look at all this stuff here. My gosh. Okay, we are out of room for the rest of these scaffolding. We'll come back for them. And I actually could put like another beacon here, right? What would I even put on it? That is full. Nice. We're almost out of room in this box. No problem with my IP address because I get my internet via radio tower. Ah. Interesting, so you use like cellular data. Interesting. I don't know how to fix that. Maybe if you have like a VPN, maybe it might not think. It might not consider the radio tower aspect of it. I have Minecraft sword and sleep with it in my hand. Probably get taken away. Why are you sleeping with that dangerous weapon? You know you can mine something with that. You fool. Do you not know the dangers of what you put in your hand? Anything else here? Just that one. I'm like, I don't know how to fix that. Just get Ethernet, bro. Just put a wire right next to the radio tower. Just like... You see just a jank wire just coming out of the radio tower. Yo, dude, that's my internet right there. Don't cut that. I'm sure in the US, I think radio towers and I'll use landlines and stuff like that to connect like connections, wires through for regular internet around here. I can try it, VPN. I haven't thought of that yet. Mm. No, don't take my diamond sword from me. Run an Ethernet cable down for the tower. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that'll be fine. That's totally legal, right? Like, all I want is internet, dude. Okay. This layer looks done. Let's mine it. Oh, there's some more diamond. Yo, let's go. We're getting a lot of diamond, actually. I guess we'll just do, like, the next layer, and then we'll go and mine the diamonds. We'll see how much we get from just mining these couple layers down. I hope we get fiber this year. Yeah, fiber is good. You might get smaller speeds than advertised with fiber, but at least you won't get as low speeds as you didn't get before with like DSL and like not gigabit stuff. Because I think even like here, it's starting to become like the top tier is like 5 gigs for gigabit, like at the top, which is insane. Because honestly, we don't need that. Gigabit is like the most we'll need, and it's still not that expensive comparatively. Yeah, we gotta go back up and deposit some of our goodies here. Tower's too far away, lol. It's in the middle of the forest. Yeah, that's what I would classify as a problem. Look at that, almost a stack of deep slate diamond just from mining all this. $10 GB? Your mother can only download 1 GB, I guess? Fiber is weird. Box Onward is full of fiber, yeah. Sometimes they just don't like to pay for the bandwidth. Because nearly every company just uses like the same lines to send data and stuff like that in the ground or in the air. It's just that they don't want to pay for the expansion and probably the responsibility to upkeep it. Sometimes they have to lay down new line in more like in less urban areas where less people are, because a lot of people, like, compared to cities, like, those areas people are much further apart and there's much less people, so just not as efficient to lay down that line in a non-urban setting where you can reach so many more people. That's why, like, some more less urban places rely on cell towers instead of like hard line. Well, they still need lines, but like hard line Ethernet and stuff like that. they still need power from somewhere, you know. Yeah, a lot of our infrastructure is out of date as well, so maybe a line that was placed like a decade ago cannot handle the throughput it requires for what people want today. So sometimes they do have to go in replacing the lines. Do I just get under 100 gigabyte download speed and gigabit download speed and 30 gigabit upload? Yeah. It's always it always sucks here because I've been to places and I do have a place here, like the apartment, like my house can get lots of download speed, but upload speed is just trash comparatively. It is just not great. Oh, you can get gigabit download? Well, what upload? Only like 25 megabytes per second or something. Or megabit. Just absolutely disgusting speeds. I only have 5 megabit. I think my line is about 20 years old, 20 plus years old. Yeah, as long as you're not on DSL, the old internet lines, like you should have like good enough, decent enough. I mean, I guess I'll say this more nicely, like the minimum speeds you should have for internet. Otherwise, it is bad. It can be really bad. And it's not just speeds, right? Even having higher, like, having better cables, having more up-to-date cables is, one of the benefits is reliability. Because you don't want your internet to cut in and out, even if it's like a high speed, right? Well, there we go. That is all we're gonna dig today. I guess what I will do is, I will do another layer of bone mealing, but I won't go any farther than that. We will just go out and dig some diamond now. Let's see how much we get from what we got gathered here today. As soon as I have 1 gigabit fiber, I will only play games. Dang. Oh yeah. Plus, having better internet is better for if you have a family as well, so that it has enough bandwidth to like share with your other members of the family. So it's not like one person is suffocating the connection just by doing their own thing, right? Just by watching a YouTube video or something. Okay. Yeah, we're almost through here. Nice. Sorry about that. There we go. Nice. Okay. Sorry. That's the last we're gonna do. For mining in this hole. Now let's go and grab the diamond. Yeah, let's put... Hold on. Little drink there. Let's sort some stuff away. Where did I put the scaffolding? Let's put this back in here. Did I toss the scaffolding somewhere, or am I am I misremembering? I actually think I tossed it in here. Okay. Good, good, good. And yeah, we'll go mine this back at home while also grabbing everything here. That out. Let's go. We're not gonna mine the other things, by the way. We're just gonna mine the diamonds. By the way, leave your guesses of how many diamonds we will get. Remember that the rate of a Fortune 3 is 2.2 times the ores. So if you guess near the average, that's okay. The person who guesses the closest is gonna be the winner. Because last time we got like less than 2 times the amount that we mined from. So you could be way off. You could be close. 20. You know we have like 41 diamonds, right? Yeah, you're gonna get 20 from that. Minecraft's gonna destroy you. Minecraft's gonna destroy myself. Oh no, we have... Okay, we'll mine 45. Okay. We got 41 from that day, and now look at this. We could get another like 10 blocks of diamonds, you know? Could be nice, right? Because 45 is in itself, like, if you get 1 from each, that's 5 blocks, right? No, I'd say 90. Just go with double right there. Okay. I forget whose shop this is, but I want your diamonds. Minecraft, we have a love and hate relationship, guys. Okay, I'm gonna put that in there since we need to heal that. Okay. Oh no. Well, I'll put it here so that you don't see it. We'll reveal it at the end. Oh no. Let's do it like that in case we do get more than 1 stack, you know. Or else it's just gonna appear in the hotbar just like, oh, there's some more peeking out there. There we go. Nice. Input your guesses. What did we get? You say 90. I'll say 66. I'll say I want a lot of diamonds, so I'll say 110. So yeah, that's close to the average, right? Okay, reveal time. It's time for the reveal. Easier to read if you want. 95. Okay, so Snow won with that 90 right there. A 5 point difference. Wow, look at that. So we basically got a little bit above 2 times, but still not the average. So unfortunately, our luck sucks. Or my luck sucks, not our. I don't think you want to take the blame for that. Dude, I rolled so bad. Our luck sucks, man. But that also means 10, 11 blocks. Nice. Look at that. Brilliant. GG, close man, close. Shigata, your number, you bet on my luck like being the worst. You really bet on my luck being the worst. Like, dang. That is tough love right there. Yeah, we don't need the couple deep slate for right now, so I'll just put that down, I guess. So yeah, oops. Tomorrow, I think we will have a stream. I think I have the time to do a stream here. Wednesday, possibly, and if there's a snapshot. I don't think we're gonna do one on Thursday, unless I move like tomorrow's stream to that. But yeah, I think that is gonna be it for today. We have done a lot of mining. We have gotten pretty far down. We are very, very close to the end. And we did get a lot of diamonds. Look at this, I'm so rich, you know, so amazing. So, it's such a handsome amount of material right there. You could make a diamond beacon. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys have a good day. Good night, good life. It has been 3 hours since we started streaming. And I think it's been a fun 3 hours. So, yeah, have a good day, good night, good life. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Bye. Just really close everything.